General disclaimer. Welcome to this official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 3.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis and are active participants in all products they are presenting. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organisation. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general and not personalised advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide information and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone, so we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing to view this presentation. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing an Affiliate Marketing 3.0 official presentation. All products and services, their component parts and operating methods and systems, either provided by or created by Affiliate Marketing 3.0, belong solely to Affiliate Marketing 3.0. All IPs are protected. Anyone copying, distributing, or reselling any Affiliate Marketing 3.0 product without express permission risks serious legal consequences. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming, or social media sharing of Affiliate Marketing 3.0 presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may also lead to legal consequences. Hello, good evening and welcome. It's Wednesday and it's update day, but it is also payday. It is the best day of the week. It's 3FO payday. So I hope you've all gone into your accounts this morning and had a look and see what your income is for this week. Okay, so today is update day and we were expecting Chavez, but we've just had a message from him and unfortunately he's traveling and he has not yet arrived at his destination and he's going to be delayed for some time. So I'm not sure what the delay is, but his travel plans changed last minute, so he's not going to be able to make it this evening. So instead, I'm going to do a presentation and hopefully we can have Chavez join us on Friday instead. But before I do the presentation, I just want to let everybody know that we have a new event that we're going to be doing specifically for all of the community as a general discussion. So let me just quickly share my screen. So what we are doing starting from this Sunday at 7 p.m. UK time, 11 p.m. UAE time and 2 p.m. EST time, we're doing a global leaders community panel where everybody in the community, not just specifically for any particular team, but everybody for the community can come along. And we're just going to have a general chat and conversation, and you can ask questions or you can make comments and you can have conversation and be involved in the conversation yourselves. After all, we are all one community with a shared vision. So we want to try and allow everybody the opportunity to be part of the conversation. So join us this Sunday. Look out for the link that will be published on official channels probably in the next couple of days or on Sunday during the daytime. So look out on the official channels. There will be a link published. And please do come and join us and have your say. Okay, so let's make a start here. Okay, so let me begin by asking a very simple question. What if one decision could change your financial trajectory? And what if that decision was made today and that decision changed the direction of your financial future? And of course, we have the facility for you to make that decision, because we have 3FO, which is the next generation of affiliate operating system, which is Web3 powered, where you can earn Ethereum on a daily, weekly, and a monthly basis with a simple investment into an ignition pack. And you're going to see throughout this presentation how one investment can start a journey to financial independence through the accumulation of Ethereum. Now, with every ignition pack comes a free liquid pay card, a free protocol yield whale pass, and a free LFG starter pack. So anybody new that you bring into this system gets the opportunity to test our 3 core products absolutely free, so they can see that we are bringing real world products into the world for the average everyday person. Alongside, of course, because we've got liquid pay, not only are they earning in crypto, but they can spend their crypto anywhere in the world. And right now, liquid pay is going through a massive transition as we bring DO banking live into the world within the next few weeks. So let's have a look at how 3FO works and how your journey can begin. Everybody begins here at the ignition pack, $500 paid in Ethereum. So we're going to look at the APY. So somebody who comes in brand new without any BTCC get a minimum of 2x return. That's $1,000 back for their $500 investment at a rate of 1% per week, 52% APY. And as a new person, they have a flat rate across all of these panels of 1% a week. But by staking just $500 of BTCC, they can increase that to 3x return, which is $1,500 for their $500 investment, 1.25% a week, 65% APY. Or if they stake $1,000 of BTCC, they can get 4x return, $2,000 back for your $500 investment, 1.5% a week, 78% APY. The objective here is to move through these panels, increasing your weekly percentage, increasing the amount of Ethereum that you're receiving on a weekly basis, and increasing your wealth until you reach the top panel, where you could be earning 156% APY at 3% a week. So let's look at what that means for you, real terms. So assuming you want to maximize, and after all, who doesn't, 4x return starting on an ignition pack, your income is $7.50 a week. It doesn't sound like much, but if your local superstore overcharged you $7.50 for your shopping, you would question it. If you dropped $10 in the car park, you would certainly go and look for it, wouldn't you? So $7.50 is just an acorn that is going to begin that growth to the oak tree. Once you move through to panel 3, that's $26, then $90, then $300, then over $1,000, and then over $3,500 once you've reached the top panel. And this is all paid in Ethereum. So imagine earning Ethereum at today's price, which is around $2,000. Yeah, $2,153. Imagine earning Ethereum at today's price and then holding it. Ethereum has roughly 10x'd in the last 5 years, and it's likely to 5 or 10x in the next 5 years. That's a hell of a lot of profit to be had. Now, let's look at this 4x and look at how clever this system is, and how this single investment of $500 can build your wealth without you needing to invest another penny. So your return on investment here on the ignition pack is $2,000. That gives you enough profit to move up to panel 3 with enough left over to reactivate the ignition pack. This gives you $6,000, enough to activate panel 9 with enough to reactivate panel 3, enough to activate 27 and reactivate panel 9, enough to activate 81 with enough left over to activate 27, enough to activate 81, and enough to reactivate panel 81 and enough to activate 243, which gives you $486,000 return. So now you've got all 6 panels running, and that means that you're earning over $5,000 a week. Now, perhaps you're looking at this and thinking, this is going to take forever to do. For sure, as a passive investor, this is going to take time. But we are an affiliate marketing company, as you see, and you'll see as we go through this presentation, how you can accelerate this exponentially. But maybe you're thinking this is impossible. Well, we have tonight with us the first person who has actually bought sub panel 243, and I believe has got all 5 panels running. So we are going to come to that person at the end of the presentation, and we'll get a bit of testimony on that. But imagine $5,000 every week. 25% of your earnings is going to go to reactivating panels. 25% can be your monthly income, and the remaining 50% can be what you hold for your future wealth. Now, this is what I consider to be our biggest innovation, and that is the ability to borrow and to lend. So the ignition pack, once you've bought that, you can borrow 50% of the value of your ignition pack to give yourself a discount for panel 3, 50% of the value of panel 3 to give yourself a discount for panel 9, all the way through, and even giving yourself a discount on panel 243. And this is an interest-free loan that you repay with your future yield. For me, that is massive. This is free money. I've never been on a platform that will firstly enable you to borrow funds anyway, but even if they did let you borrow funds, that to enable you to repay those funds through a promised yield is something I've definitely never seen before. If you were repaying, it would have to be with fresh funds. We are giving you the ability to borrow from an existing panel that you've purchased and repay through future yield. That is a massive step forward in trust and transparency. Not only can you borrow for yourself, but you can also borrow 50% on the ignition pack only to help 2 people get started and give them a discount. And of course, if you want them to pay you back, that's up to you. It's a private arrangement. If you want to gift it to them, that's up to you also. Either way, it is still an interest-free loan that you repay through future yield. So how is it possible? How can we deliver all of this Ethereum, all of these profits? Well, because we have Alpha AI. Alpha AI is a super advanced AI trading signals system that Chavez has created that searches across dozens of different networks, dozens of different decentralized exchanges, and across dozens of different strategies, looking for opportunities to generate profits. And I can tell you that it does that with exceptional success. We can see here on the Alpha AI website, it has over $1.5 million in the P&L. It's done around 21% profit in the last month and around 72% profit in the last 3 months. And you can see it is achieving 10x, 5x, 5x, 81x there, 49x profits on some of these trades. So Alpha AI is certainly earning its keep. Now, recently we launched the BTCC ETF Lite. This is a community call, so everybody knows what BTCC is. But the ETF is our first major use case for BTCC. And this is to enable you to harvest your BTCC and stake it for either 1 year or 2 years and earn 12 or 18% APY in Ethereum. Currently, the vault is open for anybody to stake their BTCC, and you can stake your BTCC up to the value of the 3FO panels that you have purchased. Once you've staked it, the vault will lock on the 1st of March. You will not be able to add into that pool. So if you bought a $500 panel last week and you buy another one this week, or the $1,500 panel this week, you could then add additional BTCC. But once the vault locks, you will not be able to add or take away BTCC until the staking period ends. And once it locks, you will start to receive Ethereum on a monthly basis. So now is the time to start harvesting your BTCC and staking it and getting your income in Ethereum, and at the same time contributing to pushing up the price of BTCC. After all, wouldn't we all want to see it at $400, $500, $600, $1,000? That's only going to happen by people bringing it on chain. We also brought into the 3FO ecosystem our NFT miners, the COD20 NFT miners. So now someone can get started in 3FO for just $50 and they can begin their Bitcoin code mining journey, or they could buy a $500 or a $5,000 miner as well. We are also bringing on offer the BTC20 smart chain nodes. There is only 200 on offer for now, and then they will not be back for some time after these 200 sell out. These provide 182% APY, and within the 3FO ecosystem give you a 2x earning potential. Now, as a passive investor, moving through these panels is going to take some time, much less time than anything in the TradFi world. I've got a private pension that I've been paying into for 35 years. I've had to make a financial commitment of paying into that pension every single month for all of those years. I've been earning an average of 8% per year interest on my pension, and it's taken 35 years to build up to an amount that one could say it has real value. But of course, through this system, you could do that in less than half the time. So although it will take time, of course, it's going to be much less time than anything in the TradFi world. However, if you had the ability to accelerate that, then wouldn't you choose to do so? Well, this is where you can take advantage of our Unilevel income system. So you can invest in a single ignition pack, stake your BTCC and earn Ethereum, and unlock hundreds of thousands of dollars of earning potential by leveraging the Unilevel income plan. And this is how it works. It's a simple sharing process. You activate your level 1 by introducing 2 active directs and achieving a minimum of $1,000 of business volume. And you can do that by selling ignition packs or a mix of, or miners, or a mix of both. And that will qualify you to earn a 10% commission. To activate your level 2, one more person, $1,500 of business volume, 5%, all the way down to 7 levels. Now, within these 7 levels, you need to be 8 active people wide, and you can grow a massive business and earn a massive income. But to get paid for the remaining 8 levels, you need to hit the ranks. Now, if you're building your business in these 7 levels and working with good people, you will inevitably hit rank 1 anyway. But structuring is going to be important for you to hit the rank fast. So to hit rank 1, once you hit rank 1, you can start getting paid for 8, 9, and 10. And when you hit rank 2, you can get paid for 11, 12, and 13. And when you hit rank 3, you can get paid for level 14 and 15. So 20 people wide, 15 levels deep. Now, that's not a maximum of 20 people wide. If you're 50 people wide, then you still get paid 15 levels deep, 50 people wide. You just need to be a minimum of 20 people wide in order to get paid 15 levels deep and unlock huge income potential. Now, these commissions are very, very important because this is how you accelerate your own personal yield. So let's look at the ignition pack. This provides you, when you're maximizing staking, $2,000 return. Let's take this as the passage of time. So $0 on the left, $2,000 on the right. Let's say you bring in 10 people over the course of the next week. That's $5,000 of business volume, and this qualifies you for a 10% commission of $500. And that $500 is deducted from the end of the term of your own personal yield and delivered to you the next day. So now you only have $1,500 left to claim. Imagine duplicating this over the course of the next 3 weeks. You've now claimed all $2,000 in just 1 month, and you're now ready to move up to panel 3. Imagine doing that again the following month and moving up to panel 9. You have the ability to move through these panels, and by the end of this year, certainly be at panel 81, closing in on panel 243. Somebody in our team hit rank 1 in just 6 weeks. From making the decision, yes, I'm going to do this, to actually in rank one, they did it in 6 weeks. So it is more than achievable. Now, on top of all of that, we have the builder's income, which is an opportunity for you to earn when your network earns yield, you earn too. It doesn't come from your community's yield, it is paid from the company. So imagine someone in your third level who's activated panel 9 and they're earning 2% a week, $90 a week in Ethereum, and you're earning 5% of that, which is $4.50 a week. Again, it doesn't sound like much, but if you dropped $5 in the car park, you would certainly go and look for it. But imagine this across hundreds of people in your community, thousands of people eventually, all earning yield every single day, every single week, earning yield, getting paid on a Wednesday, and moving through these panels so that their yield is increasing every single month or every few months. They're moving up to a new panel, earning higher and higher yield, earning more and more Ethereum. This is the same system for everybody. There's no favoritism here. It doesn't matter when you started. We have the same opportunity, the same tools, the same CEO, the same ecosystem, the same products. Every single person has their future at their fingertips. Now, this is paid also on the same system as the commissions for the Unilevel. So level 1, 2 active directs, 10%, level 2, 3 active directs, 5%, all the way down to level 15, minimum of 20 wide and 15 deep. And this gives you the advantage of guaranteed weekly income, team-based earnings, and using BTCC to enhance your yield, and all transparent and on-chain. But above all, sustainable. Aren't we all sick of these platforms that come up out of nowhere, promise you the earth and deliver nothing, and vanish within 6, 7, 8 months? And here we are 2 years later. Despite the roller coaster, we are still delivering, trying our best to make sure that we are giving something of value to every single community member. Many are looking in, saying, what are they doing right that these others have never tried to do in the first place? Now, obviously, as an affiliate marketing company, we have a rank reward system to reward those who are contributing the most to the growth of this ecosystem. So in order to achieve ranks, you need to work to a specific criteria. You need the required number of active directs, the minimum business volume, the minimum required team size, and to maintain 3 active legs on a 40-30-30 ratio. And for rank 10, you need 4 active legs. So this is rank 1. You need 3 active directs, $15,000 of business volume, a team of 30, and you get $1,000 of Ethereum. Rank 2, $45,000 of business volume, and you get $3,000. Rank 3, $125,000 of business volume, and you get $5,000 of Ethereum. Just across these 3 ranks, you're claiming $9,000 of Ethereum. Imagine $9,000 of Ethereum at today's price. Now, the 40-30-30 system is thus. So your business volume on any of these 3 ranks needs to be distributed across 3 main legs at a 40-30-30% basis. So in the case of the 15,000, 40%, 6,000, 30%, 4,500 on each of the other 2 legs. If it's 755, no problem, you've still hit the rank. If it's 654, then you've got a short leg. You simply add a bit of extra volume on that short leg and you will receive your reward the next day. It's the same for these 2, 40-30-30. These ranks are all about building the foundations of your business so that you have something sustainable for the future and something that will enable you to reach back and help others. Because these ranks are all about leadership, all about a shared vision and helping others to achieve their financial goals. Because to hit rank 4, you've got to help 3 people to hit rank 3, 3 people to hit rank 4, 3 people to hit rank 5, all the way across until you want to hit rank 10. You need 4 people to hit rank 9. But what do you get for that? Well, you get $10,000, $25,000, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million, $5 million, and $10 million worth of Ethereum. Life-changing bonuses. Across all 10 ranks, you're looking at claiming $16.5 million worth of rank rewards. I think that would make shopping just a little bit more fun. Now, this is about encouraging balanced growth and driving leadership and unlocking millionaire rewards, giving everybody an opportunity, a fair crack at the whip at achieving financial independence. And these bonuses are 100% additive. They do not come out of your affiliate commissions or out of your builder's yield. These are 100% additional incomes. So, T's and C's. All the earnings are calculated based on active subscriptions. Payouts are processed daily in Ethereum on the base network. Yield is generated from Alpha AI Yield Performance Weekly. 5% admin fee is applied on all withdrawals. And to qualify for the Unilevel Builders Income, users must maintain the required number of active directs and BTCC staking. Rank rewards are paid once upon meeting the criteria and the required number of active directs, and the minimum team business volume, the minimum team size, and at least 3 legs on a 40-30-30 ratio. Income limits are applied per subscription based on staking ratio. Users must follow all platform terms and stay compliant and avoid manipulating or stacking. Yield payouts are processed every Wednesday and distributed in Ethereum on the base network to the user's income wallet. Weekly yield is generated weekly and credited automatically. Yields are calculated from the date of joining until the next weekly distribution cycle. Builder's yield income is also credited every Wednesday alongside your personal yield. This income is distributed across 15 levels based on the active team structure and yield generation within each level. Every subscription has a maximum potential limit of 2, 3, or 4x depending on your BTCC staking tier. Once a user reaches their earning cap, all further income will be redirected to unclaimed income. To claim this unclaimed income, users must top up their subscription before the next business closing. Failure to top up in time may result in permanent forfeiture of unclaimed rewards. Panels and sub-panels between 500 and 121,500 must be sequentially unlocked. No skipping. Activation is via Ethereum top-up or sub-panel loan boost of up to 50% except for sub-panel 243. BTCC staking multipliers defines yields more precisely with ranges of 1.25 to 2.5% weekly or 1.5 to 3% weekly. APY is capped at 130% and 156%. Sub-panel loan boost system is eligible up to sub-panel 81. Sub-panel loans applied directly to the panel, not the wallet. Explicit exclusion of sub-panel 243. For example, if you buy an ignition pack at $500, you can get a $250 sub-panel loan for sub-panel 3. Repayment is either through future yield or manual repayment. Yield distribution is paid weekly in Ethereum on the base network and is based on panel value plus BTCC staking ratio. Multiple accounts are allowed, but they must be funded individually, and 3FO can investigate suspicious stacking patterns. So if you wish to open an account for your partner or your kids, no problem. You just simply cannot open one account under another, and abuse the system. So we simply ask for fairness. 3FO reserves the rights to enforce lock periods to suspend sub-panel loans for misuse. There you go. That is everything you need to know about 3FO. So back to me then. Okay. Wonderful. I hope you all enjoyed that presentation. Perhaps there are a few people here that have joined us tonight that haven't seen it yet, and this is your first viewing of that presentation. So certainly I hope that that was enjoyable for you. Now, as promised, let me bring forth our first 243 panel holder, and let's have a little bit of testimony. Lucky.
Hi, Joe.
Everybody, and congratulate you on opening that. Oh, sorry. Let me congratulate you on opening that top panel.
Thank you.
So, yeah, let us know what's it feel like to have achieved that so soon.
It's great, Joe. Bit by bit, you know, everything I was earning, everything I was making, I was just saving, and slowly, it took me almost 3 months to get to the largest panel. So I took the loan at every level and got to the final panel. And then I had to stake $383,000 worth of BTCC with it. Yes. So to get to the final panel, that's how many, you know, that's 3,220 or 30 BTCC I needed as well. So you can imagine you had to harvest and all that stuff. So, but we got there, you know, finally I got there. I was actually planning to talk about this on our Sunday's call, but as you started to talk about it, so I'm happy to share, because I was thinking on Sunday I will share my screen and walk everyone through different panels, how it works, and more in detail we can do on Sunday. But today, I just want to, before we give the floor to someone else, I just want to let the community know that Chavez was 100% thinking he would reach his base in time. But then, your plans don't always work out when you're traveling. So we just need to believe and trust that everything he's doing is doing for us to make sure we get everything on time for our 3-year roadmap plan, so whatever we have a plan. So he's traveling, like he's not set in one country for, as he said, more than a week. So he's constantly traveling, signing all the documents, making sure we get everything he said in this month in February. So he's working hard to deliver on his promise, what he wants to deliver. So we just need to be patient and wait for him to have a little bit of free time to come to us and show us, demonstrate the peer-to-peer platform, which is, hopefully very soon is ready to be launched. And he will give us demonstration before we launch. And so I'm looking forward to Sunday. Really, I will encourage all of you to join us. We will be doing education. We will be discussing. We will have all the panel discussion, with all the main leaders. All your leaders will be there. So I would really love to see you all there. And that's it, really, Joe. Anything from you? Any questions? I'm happy to answer.
Thank you very much, Lucky. I think there's little doubt for me, certainly for me, at this stage after 2 years, more than 2 years now, of Chavez's commitment to this community. I've said many times in Zooms, over the last 2 years, there's been many opportunities that Chavez could have packed his bags in frustration and gone. And yet he has chosen to stay and commit to this community. And as Finau has said, and coined, and I liked it so much I put it into the intro, this is our forever home. So on that, I'm not going to ask you any questions because I'm going to save them for Sunday.
For Sunday.
Yeah, let's make sure we have a good Sunday call.
Definitely. Someone asked what time. It will be 7 p.m. UK time on Sunday, and it will be on the same link, Zoom link, which we use for Fridays, but we will post the link soon. But it's going to be the same link we use for Friday's Q&A session. Thank you, Joe.
Please do stick around to the end because I'll give those details again. I did give them at the beginning just to catch anybody in case they decided to leave the Zoom, but I will give those details again at the end of the Zoom also. And if I can also call on Finau, if you don't mind, I know I'm taking you by surprise, but Finau is the member of mine and Carl's community, specifically in Sue's team, who made that decision and hit rank 1 in just 6 weeks. Finau, perhaps you can give us some hints and tips as to how you managed to do that and how it felt to hit that rank in such a fast period of time. You're muted, Finau. There you go.
What can I say? Right? I cannot thank you guys enough for what you guys do. I'm glad the gentleman I'm taking care of for 6 years, 24/7, that he going back home to be with God, and I'm here with my family, and I have a time now to help my community. I see Lucky, Rajit, even Joe, even Sue, even Carl, and those leaders, they were here with us from the beginning. Thank you. Thank you all for standing by Chavez and do what you guys do. And I'm glad I'm here. I'm step to be a leader now, to lead my community, because I don't want anybody to miss out this opportunity that we built in, in this roadmap. And I believe, Chavez, and that's why I call this is my forever home, because there's a lot of my community, they lost so much money in the past, but I give them hope. I said, for what Chavez do, I can feel the love he had for all of us. And thank you. Thank you all for still here with us. I love you all.
Thank you very much, Final, for such an impassioned testimony. It's very heartfelt and very warmly accepted by everybody here, I'm sure. And I know that you working closely with Sue are going to achieve great things, the pair of you. I know you've been working very, very closely together, and you're both achieving great things. So it's going to be very, very exciting to see how you all progress through over the next couple of months. I know rank 2 for both of you is very, very close. Rajiv. Oh, sorry, go on, Final. Was you going to say something?
No, I say thank you.
No, thank you, Final, for your commitment and your trust. It's always amazing to see people achieving this. That's the heart and soul of this industry, isn't it? This industry is all about that 3-step process: learn, share, teach, and help others to achieve their financial independence. And in so doing, you achieve your dreams as well. And that's what we are doing here. We're helping others so that we can achieve together. Everybody wins. So perhaps we'll take a little bit of testimony from Rajiv and Sue while we're at it before we close up. So who wants to go first? Let's go with Rajiv. Rajiv?
Hi, Joe. Thank you very much. And amazing, she's always like that, very emotional. And I am seeing Pinao since more than 2 years now, more than 2 years. It's like almost 2.5 years. Yeah. And congratulations, Pinao, for achieving that rank. And well, as for me, yes, like now said, forever home. This is what we say, the last step which I have taken, and I know that this is a step which will continue for next years and years and years to come. There are little ups and downs, and that is what keeps us alive, right? Straight line is dead. If everything is straight and smooth going, it's dead. It's nothing, it's dead. So up and down is life. So yes, there are ups, there are downs. So it's just that how we hold our team and how we are there. And just see Shaviz. He was not well, everybody knows, for a certain period of time, and he was told not to start work for some time. But I think less than half the time what doctors had told him, he started back, and he's back at it again, traveling left, right, center. Why? To achieve the things that he had promised. It may take little time. Sometimes you give a date, it doesn't happen, because that date that he gives, that is his intention. He wants to do that. He keeps that pressure, and but sometimes it goes plus and minus. But like he said, have faith, have faith. It's 3 years. We have seen thousands, in multiples of thousands of companies come, and like Joe said, pull the rug in 2 to 6 months. And this company is there to stay. And I have no other words. I just know that we are going to achieve what we started here for, and everybody's going to achieve that. It's just that we have to have faith. That is very important. And just on faith, let me tell you, there are a lot of people sometimes say, "Oh, I have full faith. I have 100% faith." So I'll just give a small mathematics in this. We say 100% faith is 0% doubt. 100% faith is 0% doubt. But 99.9999% faith or belief is 100% doubt. yeah, I believe everything, but yeah, let this happen. So what happens when there is doubt? Things don't work out. It's universe. Universe gives you what you want, what you ask the universe. So have faith, be here. Things are happening, things are going great, and everybody is seeing how we are growing right now, right? The problem is if there is a little less growth in our end, we have to introspect, go inside and see why it's happening. And if there is belief problem, then there are so many leaders sitting out here. Let's come, talk to each other and support each other, give belief and move ahead. People are moving ahead, guys. And that 99.9, that 0.001% is something which is stopping all the rest others who are not able to go ahead. So it's just that 0.0001%. Make it 100%. It's not much of an effort. So thank you, Joe. And I wish everybody has that faith and belief and will continue.
Thank you very much, Rajiv. Some very, very wise words there. Something you said at the beginning there, there's ups and downs and that's life. And that just reminded me of a scene in a Rocky movie. I don't remember which one it is, but it was the one
Yeah.
with his son, where he said to his son, it doesn't matter how hard you get hit and how many times you fall down. It's how many times you can get back up again. I'm not
Absolutely.
quoting that word for word. It may not be an accurate depiction, and I'm sure it wasn't a very good representation, but you get the point. Ups and downs are inevitable, but longevity is something that takes commitment. Sue, let's finish with our lovely Sue.
And one more thing I want to say. In this journey, wonderful, amazing, lively journey of ups and downs, lively journey, I call this. No, it was the 100% belief that I'm talking about that we have and we are still there, not budging an inch here and there, is because again of our great leadership, and that is Lucky who has hold us everybody. So we all should be really, really, grateful that Lucky is there and, holding the entire community together. And we will also grow again back like a year and a half back that we were growing. So Lucky, thank you very much. Without you, it would have been difficult. I would say honestly.
Well, thanks to you guys. Obviously, I can have a belief and I can keep going, but if you guys weren't there to support me, then we wouldn't be able to move forward. So I really feel blessed and grateful to have leaders, like you guys around me to support me. So thank you.
I think from Square Table, we've always really had that connection, haven't we, really?
Yes. Yes.
That was a good week, wasn't it? Okay, Sue.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So ranking was amazing for me, but I'll tell you, having someone rank on my team was even better because yes, Finau and I worked very, very closely to make sure that everything was set right. And then Lucky, thank you for finalizing everything to make sure that we could, rank Finau, because not only did she rank, but it helped her whole community understand that yes, that Chavez and all this whole platform is truly amazing. Have we had, like Rajiv said, we've had our ups and downs. Okay, not every company gets everything right perfectly, but Chavez has never gone away. And if you remember one thing Chavez said in the very, very beginning, he said, "My mama taught me right. I will never hurt this community." And I'll never forget that. So I'm grateful for all he's done. I look forward to see what's going to happen. The P2P Capital 3.0, we all want these things to happen. They will happen in time, but he's going to make sure it happens so it happens perfectly, so that we don't have a boomerang again, so that we don't have those issues that we had before. The time, we have the time. I'm not going anywhere. So anyway, thank you for this whole community. And I just love you all. So thank you.
Thanks very much, Sue. Thank you very much, everybody, and for your testimonies there. Some really heartfelt stuff there, and I think it just goes to show that when you commit to something, and you put the work in and you see those results coming in, you can see how it's not just affecting people financially, but it's affecting people emotionally as well. Because when you are in a place that you can feel trust and that you can sleep well at night, it makes it a whole lot easier to be able to say to somebody else, look, come and be a part of this. Because sharing isn't easy when you don't have trust. And I think we are, look, almost 2.5 years. I'm not sure what more can be done. But anyway, yes, Lucky, your leadership and your commitment to standing by Chavez's side has proved invaluable to every single one of us. I'm sure not Chavez alone, but certainly to everybody. And, you know, we all remember that period of time where you took it to step in and run this company in his stead and make sure everything ran smoothly. And it just shows what an integral part of this company and of this community you have been and will remain to be. So, you know, from all of us, we all thank and appreciate the effort that you put in on a day-to-day basis to get things done and to make sure things are happening and are running smoothly. Okay, let's bring it to an end. Now, I did see a couple of hands go up, so we're not going to take questions tonight because we want you to come. All right, let me have a quick jiggle. I've got a lot of things on my screen I'm flicking through. There we go. Because we want you to come to Sunday's Global Leaders Community Panel. It's going to be kind of like a podcasty type of mood, you know, very relaxed, not a corporate circumstance. It's just going to be with our top leaders where you can come along, be part of the conversation. Let us know what your thoughts are, what your opinions are, and we will do our best to try and help you to see the vision or to help you answer questions, whatever it might be. So join us on Sunday, and that's starting this Sunday, the 8th, 7 p.m. UK time, 11 p.m. UAE time, and I believe I've got this correct, 2 p.m. EST time. So we can all get together and have some open, honest, and strategic conversation. So let's quickly go over the schedule for the week. I'm sure you all know it, but just in case we've got anybody here that's new. Monday, Tuesdays and Thursdays are presentation days, and this is an opportunity for you to bring your new people where they can see a professional presentation. That's at 7 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. EST time, which is midnight UK time. Wednesday is community call with Chavez, and the last few weeks, because he's been traveling a lot, getting bits of paperwork signed off. I think last week, was it last week? I think it was last week. He was flying to Singapore to sign the paperwork for DO banking. So lots and lots of the things happening. So he's doing a lot of traveling at the moment. So he wasn't able to join us tonight. Hopefully he may come on Friday, but if not, it will be next Wednesday, back to normal schedule. Friday is community support training and Q&A, where Carl and I will provide some sort of training on Friday around something within our ecosystem. Since we haven't had updates tonight, then I need to discuss with Carl to see what that's going to be. And that will be followed with a live Q&A, general kind of Q&A. And that's at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. EST time. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday is for your personal service to build your business or spend it time with your family. Not forgetting 7 p.m. UK time for our community call. Okay, where's the thing gone? There we go. All right, there you go. I believe that's a wrap. So thank you for all of you on the panel for joining us tonight and for your commentary. It's always very inspiring and valuable to have you guys here. Thank you for all of you for joining us this evening. Your support is equally as invaluable. Please continue to keep coming and joining and bringing your new people and showing them what their future could look like in an ecosystem that you can trust. So we will see you all. Well, if you want to come tonight and see Carl and I on US prime time, that's at midnight UK time, 7 p.m. EST time. If not, we will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time for business presentation. Have a great evening, everybody.